जिंदगी प्यार का गीत है, इसे हर दिल को गाना पड़ेगा। जिंदगी प्यार का गीत है, इसे हर दिल को गाना पड़ेगा। जिंदगी गम का सागर भी है, हंस के उस पार जाना पड़ेगा। जिसका जितना चल यहाँ पर, उसको सौगात उतनी मिलेगी। ला 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 ला। जिसका जितना चल यहाँ पर, उसको सौगात उतनी मिलेगी। पूरे जीवन में
My dear fellow listeners, good evening once again and welcome to another edition of Caribbean Spice Radio. My name is MC Narine and of course, it is my pleasure to bring to you this weekly program. The whole idea of this program is to promote, entertain, educate and also keep you informed. If you have any questions or comments for us, you can give us a call at 519-884-2567, 519-884-2567. Or for those of you who prefer, you can continue to email us your questions and comments at mcnarine@hotmail.com. If you're listening to us for the very first time, keep in mind that there are 3 different ways to listen to us. You can listen to us on the regular radio, that's the dial, 102.7 CKMS FM. You can listen to us on Rogers Digital Cable for those of you who have the Rogers Digital Box. And of course, worldwide on the web, songthefm.ca. We're going to be here up until 8:30. So we ask that you stay tuned for the entire program. Coming up is a special birthday request going out to my daughter, Sriya. Again, this is Caribbean Spice Radio, and we're going to be here up until 8:30.
दीपक जलाना पड़ेगा। जिंदगी प्यार का गीत है, इसे हर दिल को गाना पड़ेगा। जिंदगी एक पहेली भी है, सुख दुख की सहेली भी है। ला 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 ला। जिंदगी एक पहेली भी है, सुख दुख की सहेली भी है। जिंदगी एक वचन भी तो है, जिसे सबको निभाना पड़ेगा। जिंदगी प्यार का गीत है, इसे हर दिल को गाना पड़ेगा। जिंदगी गम का सागर भी है, हंस के उस पार जाना पड़ेगा।
All right. My dear fellow listeners, for those of you who have just tuned in, you're listening to Caribbean Spice Radio, on 102.7 CKMS FM. And it's our pleasure to bring to you this beautiful program. And again, for any sort of questions or comments, the number here is the same, 519-884-2567. 519-884-2567. Or for those of you who prefer, you can continue to email us your questions and comments at mcnarayan@hotmail.com. Just before we continue, we'd like to give a special hello to Yvonne. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in to us. Sohani Brijlal, Bibi, and for those of you who are taking the time to share a page, we appreciate that as well. Again, if you happen to tune in to us for the very first, and keep in mind, we're here live from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. For those of you who have just tuned in, you're listening to Caribbean Space Radio on 102.7 CKMS FM, and it's our pleasure to bring to you this weekly program. Just before we continue, I should actually take this opportunity to thank those of you who took the time, for those of you who had the time, by the way, to attend our annual Caribbean Dreams concert last Saturday. Not yesterday, but the day before, the week before, June the 1st, that is, to attend our annual Caribbean Dreams concert. It was a really great show, and obviously, we appreciate the feedback you have given us as well too. We appreciate the fact that you took the time to kind of be there and kind of assist along and all of that to really make the show a very successful one. So thank you so much for that. And speaking of that, we had many artists, obviously, from young artists, more matured, older, lots of different singers, a variety of different singers, dancers, and so on. And my daughter, who will be turning 9 actually this coming Saturday, did a Bollywood number as well, which was put together nicely by her dance teacher, Lena. And so the song that she danced there, I actually would like to feature this song to acknowledge the fact that she's celebrating her birthday this coming Saturday. So if you're listening, Sriya, myself and your mom, Reshma, would like to join together and wish you a very happy birthday. But do enjoy this beautiful song. This is a song that that she actually danced on June the 1st at our Caribbean Dreams concert. So do enjoy. All right. For those of you who have just tuned in, you're listening to Caribbean Spice Radio on 102.7 CKMS FM in Waterloo. And obviously, it is our pleasure to bring to you this weekly program. If you happen to be a first-time listeners here, I should share with you that we've been on the air for over 16 years now. When we started 16 years ago, there was definitely a need to promote the West Indian, Indian culture, so to speak. Over the years, we have grown, we have changed up things and all of that, and we have created different opportunities and so on. But we kept going with the show. We continue to brand it, Caribbean Spice, because from time to time we play, music that fits and so on. And so I just thought to mention that because I do recognize, a few a new a set of listeners, although we've been doing this show for 16 years now. But before we continue, I would like to once again wish my daughter Sri a very happy birthday, and on behalf of myself, your dad, and your mom Reshma, we'd like to join together and wish you a very happy birthday. And I know you're excited to celebrate this coming Saturday with your friends and so on. So all the best to you. I shall also take this opportunity to give a special hello to Mahendra, listening all the way from the States. Thank you so much, Mahendra. I always appreciate your time. So thank you for taking the time to tune into us, and also thank you for taking the time to send us your feedback there. You took the time to put a couple sentences there, which we appreciate very much. Randolph as well. Kisun, thank you so much for taking the time to give us your feedback, and for my good friend Yuri, and so many of you. Obviously, we appreciate the fact that you're taking the time, and I think this is one way for us to kind of connect. In this form, I guess I can say that, because everybody has busy life and all of that, and so it's nice for us to kind of connect this way. And so here in Caribbean Spice Radio, we do play a variety of different songs. So you are going to hear us play older tunes, filmy tunes, remix, chutney, reggae, all of that. We try to accommodate to as many people as possible, within this one show. And obviously on Wednesdays, we do have a talk show. It's called Let's Chit Chat with Narine, where we actually have a good chit chat, really, for a good hour, based on what's important to the people and what's important to our guests. We talk about community issues or things that we can address or do better in the community, and those types of things, really. But anyways, we're going to continue now with a beautiful chutney song done by a Guyanese artist, and let me see if I can find it here. Yes, and this song is actually done by Arjit Singh, a talent out of Guyana. So do enjoy.
DP Studio. Nowadays when you have friends, be careful what you do. Most of them ungrateful and few of them are true. Nowadays when you have friends, be careful what you do. Most of them ungrateful and few of them are true. Yeah, be careful what you do. Most of them ungrateful. I am very humble and kind enough to help, but they don't even give thanks, they thinking about themselves. I am sending this message through this lovely song, because it hurt me to tell you plain whenever you are wrong. Nowadays when you have friends, be careful what you do. Most of them ungrateful and few of them are true. Yeah, man. Just a few of them are true. I never hate anyone, I treat them equally. Favoritism is not my game, it doesn't work for me. Some of them want the whole pie that I want to share. They're like crabs in a barrel, like no one else is there. Nowadays when you have friends, be careful what you do. Most of them ungrateful and few of them are true. I have learned a lesson I want everyone to hear. Once bitten, twice shy, finally declare. I can take out my heart and share it with you. In return, I get nothing and just the name of you. Nowadays when you have friends, be careful what you do. Most of them ungrateful and few of them are true. Friends just take advantage of me and this make me sad. But I love to help who need, because that just make me glad. So listen all my friends, please don't judge me wrong. But who can understand me? We can live as one. Nowadays when you have friends, be careful what you do. Most of them ungrateful and few of them are true. Nowadays when you have friends, be careful what you do. Most of them ungrateful and few of them are true. Vashti Sookram presentation. Nothing personal, just a request.
All right. So that song was done by the very talented Arjit Singh, a talent out of Guyana. As I mentioned earlier, here in Caribbean Spice Radio, we play a variety of different songs. So particularly I enjoy, or I really like to promote the local artists, the newer artists and so on, because I believe that everybody, they need to start somewhere. And so I like the idea to promote and give people the opportunity. And that's the whole purpose of this show, actually. You're listening to Caribbean Spice Radio. It's a pleasure to bring to you this weekly program. And I do have to agree with you, Mahindra, that the song definitely... it carries some really good meaning, and and sometimes we have to listen to the songs not necessarily for the melody, but for the meaning of the words as well. And I mean, if you were to listen to the song carefully, I'm sure we all have had times where true friends, it's not our true friend, because I've learned one thing over the years is that your best friend also has a best friend. Right? So something to think about. Anyways, you're listening to Caribbean Spice Radio, and it's our pleasure to bring to you this weekly program. And again, for any sort of questions or comments, you can give us a call at 519-884-2567, 519-884-2567, or for those of you who prefer, you can continue to email us your questions and comments at mcnarine@hotmail.com.
गायनीस लड़की मेरा प्यार, गायनीस लड़की मेरे यार, गायनीस लड़की मेरा प्यार, गायनीस लड़की मेरे. Ladies, this is yours truly, Cesar, right once again in the BKBJ studio. Monty sing, run it. I love the girls from in Guyana. Turn up this music, play it louder. Bobby says she could go Demerara, singing this struck me for Guyana. If you see this Rani, how she looking pretty, I want a sweet Guyanese turkey. If you see this Rani, how she looking pretty, I want a sweet Guyanese turkey. I love the girls I'm in Guyana. Turn up this music, play it louder. Barbie says she could go Demerara, singing this shot before Guyana. For all the Guyanese ladies, I really love you. This one going out to you. Wait, baby, you're looking beautiful. Coming out of Barbies, yeah, I beg you come please. Listen to this, trust me, I know you're from the east. Shining like a star, girl, you come from very far. Driving up from GT, I meet you in that car. I love the girls, I'm in Guyana. Turn up this music, play it louder. Bobby says she could go Demerara, singing this truck for Guyana. If you see this Rani, how she looking pretty, I want a sweet Guyanese turkey. I love you. If you see this Rani, how she looking pretty, I want a sweet Guyanese turkey. I love the girls, I'm in Guyana. Turn up this music, play it louder. Bobby says she could go Demerara, singing this truck for Guyana. BKBJ International Studio. Sweetie, coming out at GT, you are my Rani, come cook me roti. This truck is blazing fire, that music like a thunder. Now we play this song as we sing in Guyana. I love the girls from in Guyana. Turn up this music, play it louder. Boy, says it's over Demerara. Singing this struck me for Guyana. If I see this Rani, how she looking pretty, I want a sweet Guyanese turkey. If you see this Rani, how she looking pretty, I want a sweet Guyanese turkey. I love the girls I'm in Guyana. Turn up this music, play it louder. Boris says she go Demerara. Singing this shorty for Guyana. Singing this shorty for Guyana. Singing this shorty for Guyana.
All right. That song was done by the very talented Says Narine, a talent out of Guyana as well. Our next song is done by the very talented MC Drew P, a talent out of Toronto, Canada. So do enjoy. MC Drew P was our DJ at our Caribbean Dreams concert. So do enjoy this beautiful song of his.
Son-in-law. Girl, you know I love you very bad. Girl, you know I love you very bad. It's time to tell your father that I love his daughter. Time to tell your mother that I will be her son-in-law. Well, you know it's MC Drew P, BKBJ Studios. Yeah. Let me go. I'll buy you a house and I'll buy you a motor car. I'll buy you a house and I'll buy you a motor car. Buy you a motor car. Shake you through the rain and sun. Take you to the moon and star. Shake you through the rain and sun. Take you to the moon and star. I can do anything for you. And I know you feel the same way too. It's time to tell your father that I love his daughter. Time to tell your mother that I will be her son-in-law. Show them your fancy phone and your diamond ring. Tell your mother and father, I'm buying you everything. I could buy the wedding ring. So let's get married and start a family. So let's get married and start a family. I can do anything for you. And I know you feel the same way too. It's time to tell your father that I love his daughter. Time to tell your mother that I will be her son-in-law. Girl, you know I love you very bad. Girl, you know I love you very bad. It's time to tell your father that I love his daughter. Time to tell your mother that I will be her son-in-law. Girl, you know I love you very bad. Girl, you know I love you very bad. It's time to tell your father that I love his daughter. Time to tell your mother that I will be her son-in-law.
All right, so we are just about halfway through the program. So what we're going to do, we're going to tone it down just a little bit. As I mentioned earlier, here in Caribbean Spice Radio, we do play a variety of different songs. So we play older tunes, filmy, all of that, because we do have a variety of different listeners listening and so on. I will get back to the more chutney type of music and so on. But this very next one is an older tune. I'm going out to both of my parents, Milton and Golden. So do enjoy.
कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना, कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना, जीने दो जालिम बनाओ न दीवाना। कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना, कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना। कोई न जाने इरादे है किधर के, कोई न जाने इरादे है किधर के, मार न देना तीर नजर का किसी के जिगर पे, मार न देना तीर नजर का किसी के जिगर पे। नाजुक ये दिल है बचाना ओ बचाना, कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना, कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना। तौबा जी तौबा निगाहों का मचलना, तौबा जी तौबा निगाहों का मचलना, देखभाल के ये दिल वालों पहलू बदलना, देखभाल के ये दिल वालों पहलू बदलना। काफिर अदा की अदा है मस्ताना, कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना, कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना। जख्मी है तेरे जाए तो कहाँ जाए, जख्मी है तेरे जाए तो कहाँ जाए, तेरे तीर के मारे हुए देते हैं सजाए, तेरे तीर के मारे हुए देते हैं सजाए। कर दो जी घायल तुम्हारा है जमाना, कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना, कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना। आया शिकारी ओ पंछी तू संभल जा, आया शिकारी ओ पंछी तू संभल जा, एक जाल है जुल्फों का तू चुपके से निकल जा, एक जाल है जुल्फों का तू चुपके से निकल जा। उड़ जा ओ पंछी शिकारी
तुमको निगाहों में आंखों से दिल में उतर के तेरी सांसों में बिखर के धड़कूंगा मैं दिल बन के तुमको